I hope you're well.
Yes.
First of all, I know the Galamsey discussion is not new to you. You would have shared many opinions on it over at least about a decade now. What do you make of the latest discussions we are having, and where do you think it should lead us to?
I don't know, but we are very non-receptive to learning people being led by highly greedy and ignorant leadership, political leadership. It is worrying. Why should we be agitating about this? Just think about it. Why should we be talking and to the point of agitating about such a thing like Galamsey that poses existential threats to humanity? Why should we be talking about this? Are we not sensible? Don't we see the coloration of our water bodies? When we were in primary school, day nursery, we were told that water is colorless and odorless. Now go and see. Water is now colorful. And we are told that in the next few 5-6 years, we may be forced to be importing water. We may be drinking mud. And this one too, you want us to be agitating about it. We are told in the surge in the kidney and liver disease in the country. And we don't know this. And we must be agitating about it. Unfortunately, I say again, we have been led so far. We've been led by very ignorant and greedy political leaders. So they fund your party and campaign. So what? What will be the essence of staying in power if you wouldn't have the help to enjoy power? What will be the essence of leading a country if all the people you seek to lead are sick and so cannot work, and so productivity is low, and so you cannot get the needed taxes from them to be able to run a country? I think we would have to get our heads properly screwed on and to do the right thing. For travel before, we know what happens elsewhere. On the University of Ghana campus here, where I live, you can't even cut down the tree, even if the branch has come so low. You can't cut it. We've seen so many ant hills, and you cannot destroy it. You cannot just say, well, there's an ant hill behind my house, and so I'm just going to pick up a mattock or an axe to destroy. Because we believe that all these contribute, they have a role to play in maintaining the environment. I was in the University of South Florida visiting one Ghanaian professor, and then he was having a conversation with me, and then he was telling me that just at his backyard, there is a very beautiful snake that he sees every morning if he decides to go there. If he has a little garden there, he sees some snake. And I was scared. And you see a snake and you don't kill it. He said, oh, why? Why should I kill it? It is all part of the environment. So we don't kill those things here like that. We've all been there before. If people are thinking that ant hills contribute to the environment and must be maintained, if people are thinking that you cannot even be cutting down trees, you cannot be killing sticks, can't we see that they are thinking about the environment? So why are we compromising the environment in a manner that this time directly impacts on human health? And you say this one too, there should be strike actions and demonstrations about it. I think we have lost it, President. We have lost it profusely.
Prof, it seems you're suggesting that they should have attracted obvious action. Nobody needs to tell the government to act for them to act.
But I mean, people are dying, and so we should come and tell you, we should come and beg you to save human life. It is difficult now to live in this country called Ghana. We run the country as if there is no leadership. This is obvious. Something that any decent, any proactive, any well-meaning government will say that, look, for starters, let us place a moratorium on mining, whether legal or illegal. Let the integrity of our water bodies and environment be restored. Afterwards, let's have a national conversation about what we want to do to mining, whether we want to continue mining or we don't want to do it. Is this one not so straightforward? So it's everything about money. Is life always about money? You're a very poor man if all that you have is money. So this is directly to President Akufo-Addo. I don't know what he's looking for again. Less than 3 months he'll be out of power. I would wish that if anything at all, he put his presidency on the line in 2017 and went to take it back. He couldn't maintain that threat and that initiative. He started very well, and just because people then in the area decided to vote against them, then because of that, you want to look on while people die. Like I said, what is the essence of vote to politicians if after getting the vote, the people would not be alive to be serving them? It is bad. And so UTAG has issued a statement. We said we will use every constitutional means to force the government to do the needful. And we are working partnership with other labor unions. At the appropriate time, you hear the other labor unions also speak. But it will be shameful for the president of the land to look on for the entire public sector to be shut down before he acts. When we were talking to them about the sale of snakes, they called our bluff. But when soon we all worked together and people started declaring strike action, then it forced them. But I'm thinking that we should be led by people who are reasonable and people who can think, such that such important matters like the need to deal with Galamsey should not be decided upon simply because people went on strike or people did certain things. The government itself must be able to think about how to respond to this in a manner that will bring peace.
Let me read to you the response to this suggestion of a total ban from the Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, George Mekudoka. It says, quote, small-scale miners who have license from the Minerals Commission and mining responsibly, we want to assure you that we will not collapse your business. We will not make it. We will make it better and protect your work. We will explore better ways to make your work better so that the Ghanaian who is blessed with gold benefits from it. And another one from the Chief Executive Officer of the Minerals Commission, Martin Kwekweisi, who says, quote, the discussion is about illegal mining. In other words, persons or individuals who don't have all the authorization to go and work and they are working, which is illegal. We need to separate it from several others who have obtained licenses and are working. So when small-scale mining lawfully, so when you say we should ban small-scale mining lawfully, I have a problem with that. How do you respond to this?
You see, and these people always have a way of talking to inflame passion. You heard me saying that mining, whether legal or illegal, we should halt it in the interim. And then let us, it is after we have done that we will know those who are mining legally and those who are mining illegally. It is after we have done this that we would know those who are leaving serious ecological footprints on the environment, those who are actually destroying our water bodies. We will know them after it plays that moratorium. And nobody is saying that if you are blessed with natural resources like gold, we shouldn't harness, we shouldn't mine them. Talking about the type of mining that is killing us and destroying our water bodies and environment. So, this is not the time for people like him to be talking, but of course, that is their stock in trade. When we're talking about the Smith matter, they all came out, including the president, to say that, well, what Labour is talking about is almost quite nonsensical. And when we decided to act, it forced them to do the right thing. If that is how they want to go out of power, if you have to speak to them in a language that they better understand, to force them to go out of power, we will do so. But the point is that this is a pretty much straightforward matter, that every political leader, everyone who has been reposed for a certain fiduciary trust of the people, would not have to wait till we engage in a fight with the powers that be before they act.
And always it is said that one of the best times to get a politician not to do something or the other is in an election year.
I'm not even thinking about it being an election year.
Oh no, Prof, give me a moment. Let me land with my question, because you understand how the balance of power works in our politics, especially after a new flag bearer has been elected and a running mate is elected. Now, this is the language of the running mate of the New Patriotic Party on this matter. Please listen.
About to my say, I don't know about the community magistrate. No, yeah, to my bako, my boy. The young pair, and it's so many machines that go to you. So, I see a young
Well, so that is the running mate of the New Patriotic Party. So it seems you do not have hope now. In Nanado will not give you hope. It looks like the pairing two will not give you hope. What do you think?
I think I heard him saying that what you don't like
is
illegal mining or something. I thought I heard him saying that.
Yes, mining on the river bodies.
Mining on the river bodies.
Yes.
Because at the moment, what is worrying us seriously is the destruction of our water bodies. And so, we should have a certain attitude towards this. That first of all starts by saying that mining generally is a no-no in the interim. Okay, so that we can come back to delineate which type of mining can be allowed after we've all agreed that some are very harmful to the environment and eventually to our health, and some are normal. And sometimes if political leaders or politicians get on a platform and they say some of these things, the necessary caution and fear that will have to be brought to the people to ensure, especially those doing illegal mining, to ensure that they set up their cautions. We don't get it from such statements that are released or spoken about at it's partisan rallies. And so they can go ahead and say what they want to say. But now that labor unions have also resolved to work together, let them have their say. We would also have our way by all means, because we have the muscle to flex.
Prof, thank you very much for speaking to us this morning.
It is fine.
Always a pleasure talking to Professor Ransford Gyampo. He says the labor unions have taken a decision. So, yes, you have your way. We also have muscles. We all flex in this